We don't send your papa to here. We understand
that you like Peller, but at the same time,
see your father's car. If you borrow money from the house to buy the car, if you borrow money from the house to buy the car, leave him alone. It's not your business, okay? It's not your business. Go and face bandits. Bandits when they give you.
Listen now,
let me face and I tell you what. Okay?
Let me talk to you.
We understand that you like Peller, but let's call a spade, yeah?
Wait. Caesar, listen to me. Let me talk to you as a brother here. You said I should go and look for my own life. I should go and straighten my life and all that. No dispute of that fact. But let me tell you one thing you need to know. You see the UK you went to for struggle. I go for holidays. I don't go there to struggle. I live in Nigeria. I live in Abuja. I live in
your papa like you before you because it's none of my business. You come here to come and
it is my candy.
None of my business.
I'm not
you put one when they call here, they call
I
here.
don't want my back account. They try cannot name show.
Calm down.
I don't need 2 million to defend anybody. Do you understand?
It's meant to be the mental health or something.
Show me your latest car,
This is one thing about Nigeria.
Show me one of your family members. Show me one of your family members.
What happened with his family member? What will happen if you show me his family member?
Look for better things to do in life and leave 20 years old boy to live his whole life. That is his life, not your father's life, not your mother's life. Leave him
to make brilliant use of the 2 million so you can do give me 2 million. I don't need 2 million.
Go and check. Give it out. I collected it. I give it out.
I want to feel like the way because it's gotten from Peller.
Yes.
But at the same time, you have to
see Peller. I have if my brother people want to get you out to the house. That is why I collect.
If my brother
when he gave me the money, he was very happy.
So I'm not like you. Since you live in the UK, you are still not exposed. No be your fault. The UK when you did, now they don't know
exposed.
Your papa are exposed. You will not know.
You are sick in your head. You are sick.
You don't know what you are
not normal. You are not alright. You are very sick.
See you went there alright when the UK went to get there. How you want to be like you?
Let me tell you guys something. Somebody that is trying to attempt murder, you check up on their mental health. You check up on their mental health, right? I work on the mental health ward. People are trying to effectively in UK.
At your age, 2 million they confuse you. You don't have common sense. You don't know what is money. Do you even if you ask us to come back and stay home,
Peller your family member. I don't want to know
come and stay home. If you have money, come and stay home. Don't stay there. Come and stay home. That is another man's man. Come to your own land.
Is your family member? Is Peller your family member? I just want
to get money. You don't think come home.
Family member.
As you get money, you don't think come home.
Is he your family member? Yes or no?
Hey, guys, you don't need to fight over
give me 2 million. I'm not going. Yes.
And me give
and I share too. You will go to inside that share.
Hey, guys, you don't need to fight over guys.
Show me one of your best way you follow. Show me one of your best way you follow. Wait, not that you money before.
I don't need that. I'm not a beggar now.
Yes, I be beggar. Yes, I go there.
I don't go to beg. I don't need to.
Yes, I go there.
Hey, guys, you change the topic. I don't make it.
Yes, I go there. Go beg.
And the people innovative people
when the money is in my pay. Go and check. You see there. When the money. Yes, I go there. Yes, people when they go like you when they are live stream.
See, you guys should stop this.
Give when I don't give them. You don't pass. Give when I don't give them. Check my level. I'm in level 25. Which level are you? We are broke. I'm in level 25. I'm 26. I'm going to 27. Do you know how much to buy? Level 27. Do you know how much to buy? Give that take.
RIP to you too. People tell me RIP to you.
To tell you that you are broke and level 7, imagine. Level 7.
Somebody like Peller that did that to your brain. They're supposed to check your mentally. And make sure that it's steady. Steady, not just taking to where you want to detain him for that.
Level 7. I blame myself. I'm not supposed to follow the talk. Level 7 and they argue with you. Why? What happened in level 7? Level 7, imagine. Level 7.
RIP to you and your family too. Rest and
go ahead. Level 7.
RIP. You want to die, you can't die. You want to die. You cannot tell me RIP.
Go to your family member and talk of your family member. Peller is not your brother, is not your sister, is not your family member. Go and talk to your family member.
Do you think I care about TikTok? Do you think I about TikTok?
You say what you concern your papa? You say what you to your papa?
It's for fun. It's for fun. My brother is better than you. My papa will be like you. He said me go better school. If you go better school, this say you go UK, go they say you do this.
You lack wisdom. You lack wisdom.
I know they go there go hospital.
Show your
I can't go any fucking country to hospital.
Show your face. Once you get to go that place for enjoyment.
I bet you guys is enough like that.
Show one bishop. One bishop wey don take for UK. I wan see am. Show am. Put am. For peaceful. You know this is like snap for UK. You don't get picture. You are broke and
you think I be like you?
You are broke and bad. Show workings.
I don't need to follow you talk. 2 million
show workings.
See the impact.
Show workings.
If it's shop for you,
show workings.
If it's shop for you, buy it.
Show your bishop when you take up.
If it's shop for you, what's that? Who is scared of you? Who is scared of you?
People just find nonsense at times and you guys think
bishop when you take up.
Why not like I'm scared? I'm not scared of anybody. Why need to prove a point to somebody like
yes,
I have to prove a point to somebody like you? You are nobody. You are a complete nobody. I don't prove a point to nobody like you. Who comes and proud to be blind in the mind? Like it's still the company work for UK. We told Nigeria because they
I trust your family. Your family now is very wide.
Also, yeah, make you.
I don't know.
I trust your family now is very
You for also we know whether you that's what I did.
You know who gets sense? Lack of sense. Everything that is lack. You lack of sense. You lack sense. You lack composure, you lack
and you get you even know your constitution as a Nigerian.
Can you stop for Caesar?
You have been a Nigerian.
What is your entity? And it's your level 7 for that matter. Talking to level 26. Did you know how much I used to buy those gifts to level up to level 26?
Caesar, calm down.
You are so broke. You are so proud. Poor man.
I don't know, they are the talk like this.
When you talk about it, Caesar, calm down now. Caesar, calm down.
You know how UK they be. I work on NHS mental health ward. Somebody like Peller, you don't just detain him. You don't just take him to the cell or whatever you take him. You check his mental health first. See, it's Nigeria that you are saying that they detain people that try to kill themselves. No, you don't try to detain them first. You check what is wrong with their mental health first. I work on mental health ward and every day when you post they try to fight themselves until something when they even reach out pray. We they take care of them because they say that they will be cutting their normal will say he won't go by himself because of what? And one thing about Peller is I'm not siding what Peller did, right? But one thing about Peller is you see that relationship, and there are some things that Peller needs to level up on. That is what me and Sha do. Like level up on some certain things. The way you talk to your girlfriend, there are some things that at times when they go out, there are some things that he do, even the way he talks to his mom at times. There are some things, forget the fact that he's gifting you guys, and because you're getting gifts from him or he's making you happy, maybe you don't want to talk truth or maybe you don't want to talk sense. Talk the truth, talk the sense. This guy needs to level up. He's young. Everybody keeps saying he's young. Yeah. At 20 years of age, I don't know what I don't know. This guy too he can do some other things. You can let him know that when he comes out, but the truth is, detaining him or the one that I met you guys that you are saying that the Lord says you have to jail him for 1 year. Because you cannot jail him for 1 year. You have to check him that he's alright first before you not. Yes. I don't want to. Why would you tell somebody that wants to kill himself? Somebody that is depressed before you want to now jail him. You want to ask his problem. That is not right. There's no constitution that says you should jail somebody that wants to fight himself. There's no constitution that says you go and jail somebody that wants to fight himself. Somebody that wants to die, check his mental health.
You are saying the point, you are listening, but you are adding emotion to it. You are missing everything off.
Beggars, if you have your time, go online and read the Nigerian Constitution.
That Nigerian Constitution is wicked and heartless. Somebody that wants to kill himself is going through a lot before.
Nigerian Constitution, don't be a we write out.
Nigerian Constitution. Why the Constitution don't want people to fight people for room? Why don't want people to kidnap people anyhow?
Nigerian Constitution is wicked. Even somebody that wants to kill himself. I can tell you that mental health word that they work. On top of it too, when they will make it, they don't want to kill themselves. They put them in the ward, not to take care of them. We want them in everybody so that they don't kill themselves.
Most of the things are emotion. Bro, I don't talk about before thing. As the guy did that thing. First of all, they make you sit him down, talk to him, ask him questions. When they pull out talk, see when you are depressed, you can do anything.
You can do anything. And you don't want somebody when you are depressed inside jail.
You don't want to listen to anybody. And I want to die inside jail.
It's not just depression. Sometimes it can be a mental illness.
Exactly.
It can be a mental illness. These attention
which one can you don't get conscience? Brian, you don't get conscience. And Brian, you don't get conscience.
I've not seen the
Constitution.
We can't talk with that one now.
Now me write the Constitution.
I've not seen constitution that says somebody that wants to attempt, that wants to kill himself, that is
Now me write law.
Guys,
I mean, you know Nigeria, you know your constitution.
Guys,
you know
Nigeria prioritize humanity.
Which are the topic you know, you don't know, now we talk about.
Here in UK, if you see somebody that wants to attempt to murder, you will be checking them. Every time, every minute.
Nigerian government now.
God pass God, you can't talk with that now.
Which are the law pass God? Even God don't say you obey the government of there you there. I mean, you don't care for your Bible.
Your government is killing you.
After God and government. God tells the government.
Blessing never
Having
Now me right now.
accepted.
Now me right
Get sense sometimes. I don't talk about
I think say you get sense. I don't discover say you don't get sense because if you be Nigerian, you know your constitution, you go say no be me talk I dey there. You go check out
Calm down now.
You don't get up for your phone. Check out for your phone when I don't read it.
Okay, you know say that matter dey cause problem. Why you still raise am now? Rebel, that matter dey cause problem. Keep am now.
I be get what they feel. I know.
No, now forget that one. Forget that one.
Anybody wey wan place make place. Who wan man pay man? Not wetin dey law. Now my papa do the law. Not wetin dey Nigeria.
The politicians don't follow
You see
the
that
law.
law?
I don't give two pence about the comment section. Do I care? Why do like I care?
Well, we don't actually right. So
Let me tell you something
we do
about
not
this Peller boy.
actually right.
He gets loyalty fans. They bring you account down. They worry all of us. Don't be making this job and they play off like they play off like this. You get loyal fans. They bring your account down sharp and like that. Their account they beat me. After dancing on TikTok, I feel the job. I feel like okay, TikTok job for you. I they follow me for TikTok. Dancing on TikTok, I feel the job.
The question is, why did he do that in the UK? Why did he do that in Nigeria?
If you concern our brother, you're talking because of our brother, no talk. If you concern my own brother, because of my own people, make I not talk.
It's just a question. Why are you trying to make it?
See this movie. Calm down. My emotions don't tell you emotion in my heart. Because of everyday emotion. If my uncle let be Senate president, if my uncle they do it wrong because of my uncle, all my friends when they benefit from me, they go they support the rubbish. If my mama, they close to me, go they support the because they benefit from my mama. Plus, now put us where we did so because why? They run on emotions. What we say? They run this country on emotions. Now you come for the bills like gold.
You don't have the emotions. You don't even have the emotions that you are talking about because if you have emotions, you will know that somebody that is trying to attempt murder is meant to be on a mental health ward where you check up on the person till you are sure that the person is okay before you can now say that okay, we don't want to carry or do anything.
You see this thing when you dey talk to beggars, thank God say you be Nigeria. When Peter for Nigeria go submit letter for house, they make them do electoral reform. Make them reform INEC so that the country will reform. How many times you repost that for your own status? How many times you repost the reform? So that if INEC, we go see choose better leader. When he go lead us the direct way. All this constitution when you dey complain about, we go get leader wey go amend am.
Yeah, he's in Nigeria, I can tell.
If you dey concerned about the people, if you really get the emotions, how many times you don repost Peter for Nigeria?
Everybody just kept saying you are using emotions.
How many times you don repost from the Peters as well?
This is not emotion at all.
How many times you don repost from the Peters? You carry Nigeria problem for head.
But what does that have to do with this
And
though?
it's easy to understand. If we keep running on emotions, nothing will work.
This is not emotions. This is not even you that you are talking. You are not showing any of emotion.
Beggars, listen. Now you're not.
I'm not a beggar, okay, sir. But you put your opinion.
Because listen, make I show you. Listen, make I show you.
I don't know what's special about this boy though. Like, okay.
If you personally went here, if you advocate for a better government in Nigeria, you advocate for an electoral reform, make the reform INEC so that we go fit be, we are the citizens, we go fit choose our leader. We go fit choose our leader. They go see amend them. They go see amend them because there is a due protest to all these things. Not be on social media that they amend constitution. There is a due protest to it. So if we fit choose our leader by ourselves, we go fit talk to and he go hear all this constitution when he know dey favorable, when he know dey healthy to humans, he go fit come and change and he go revoke am. But now when we never get leader like that, now wetin dey paper now tell you to. So either you take it or you leave it. Now wetin dey paper no be me talk am. Na Nigeria constitution talk am. Say if you try to attempt murder and you by the grace of God the person no buy, they go carry am go 1 year in jail. No be me talk am. Na paper talk am. Go check and you see am.
I get wetin you dey talk, Bible. Yeah. The thing is, the law says 1 year or blah blah blah. In UK here that I live in, there are some people that are supposed to be in prison, but they first took them to mental health ward. There we do 1-to-1 on them. I work on mental health ward. That is what I'm saying. Somebody like Peller, you don't just take him directly to the jail. You first check his mental health ward. Do all of those things. It goes back to competent leaders. It goes back to competent leaders. If we are able to choose our leaders, we will choose leaders with conscience. People that will stand out for us. People that will be concerned about us. So the first place it starts from, it is electoral reform that starts from INEC, because INEC is the platform that we have chosen to elect our leaders. And if we reform INEC, we go fit choose our leaders by ourselves because my vote no count, my mama will no count, my brother will no count, anybody when they talk here, vote no count. Until we reform INEC, then we go fit change leaders when go listen to us, when go get human sympathy. But until then, no be waiting there you be like this.
What you have to do for Nigeria now? In fact, if they carry the boy go jail, you know go come out. That place you go die. But for that jail, you go come out.
Zero, you can keep your mouth shut. So you don't tell me to keep shut. If you don't have any manners to talk, you keep your mouth, you keep your hands shut.
We need to understand that our country have a law, which we all know. But one thing is that we Nigerians, we don't like saying the truth. We only get side those that we are benefiting from. This boy, we all know that he's a good person, yes, with a good heart. But that doesn't warrant that we shouldn't speak the truth. Yeah. If it was to be another thing that happened to this guy, you people would only give him at most 6 months.
If you are not knowledgeable, Zero, go and look for knowledge. It looks like you are an idiot, yeah?
We would only give him at least 6 months. Those that are praising him would forget him. Why don't we always talk to people? You did something wrong. I'm not saying they should jail him or something, but at least they should try to let him understand for those that are coming behind not to do the same thing again.
Thank you.
We shouldn't be biased because someone is feeding thousands of people. And what of if the incident takes people's life? Is this what we will be saying? We need to understand that our country has a law. I'm not saying it should be killed, no, but there should be a slim punishment that would also make others behind understand that you don't have your life to yourself thinking that you want to buy yourself. So that's my own point.
Boss, thank you. Big G, thank you. This is my point here. I am saying if people think that law is harsh, the way to change it is by first changing our electoral system. Because most of the leaders that are ruling us, we did not choose them. We, the people, did not choose them. If that
Brian, wait first. Are you sure you did not choose the leader that are ruling you?
Bros, we don't choose them now. Everybody knows that we don't choose them now.
But your vote counts when you go vote.
Someone came Someone came earlier before. He's saying the guy gave him 2 million. Okay, what of if this guy eventually during this process cried? We need to be realistic. We need to let people understand that the fact that remains that you are blessing people, you are the eye of people. People need to protect you. Likewise, we need to talk to him, you to protect yourself. We shouldn't be biased here.
That was what I was saying. We don't say the boy never really encounter anything, and he's still very young. He still has a lot to learn. When I sit her down, follow and talk. My
brother, this guy down. How sure, my brother, if they sit this guy down, how sure you know that he would hear? Because those that can talk to him, he has taken them as an enemy. Those that will hear him,
their ways is not with them.
These loyal fans that we are talking, we see them every day. When this guy do something that we need to put together and talk, these loyal fans still stand up and still say what he did is right.
That's fans for you. That's fans for you. Whether you do bad, whether you do good, your fans will still decide. They will still with you, whether you like them or not.
That's why they are fans.
We know if you come out that one. When you deal with close to someone that is a celeb or that is very famous, it depends on how you talk with the person. Whether I think you know that the jokes here, you do this guy there, and I know do the same, likely. You are not being serious, you are not being real to that person. Because of saying what you won't collect for the person, so you understand. And see, he never feed me before. Calm down, Brian. He never feed me before. But he was the reason why I came to TikTok. You understand? I go to his life, he puts smile on my face. And he puts smile on people's face because I know it's hard. You understand? At the same time, I've met real and genuine people on this TikTok. we I dey connect with. Shey you understand? So e no come mean say because of say something happen and eventually or peradventure e escape the stuff, the thing did not happen, which I'm happy. You understand? That one no come mean make dem mind dey talk because of this make dem carry am. No. It needs to be somebody that people
nonchalant.
you understand? But you get to kind of say some people don't do it, say you was pass with the boy try do that as he say do.
Nonchalant, listen.
So if they talk about law, people no just the open mouth while they talk about Nigerian law because a lot of people
Bravo, that's the way we talk. You have been talking since now. I don't get the way we think.
There are a lot of people that are so bad. There are a lot of people that kill people. When they still get the way we can. So his own will not be the best and definitely will not be the last.
Nonchalant.
If you want to correct him, you correct him in the right way. Period.
Nonchalant.
And then you give him a punishment.
Bremo, nonchalant. See, nonchalant, I see this your profile. This one really gets set high by the for back like me. But nevertheless, I just want to say something. This is Nigeria is not a developing country nor a developed country. See, it's a country that is failing. It's a failed country.
Very well.
Again, I just want to say this. Brimo, I totally understand what you're saying, and I understand you perfectly fine. But if we want to look at the sense of humanity, we should know that I don't think the next decision that should carry this guy to is to jail this guy. We are in a country that the bandits are unaliving people, kidnapping people every day, and our people will come outside, our leaders will come outside and say we should compromise with them, we should negotiate with them, and just a person that is trying to strive in his life did a common mistake and is being put to jail. This is a failed country. We are in a country that there are people that are going out to unalive people on the broad daylight, and those people are being compensated with. We're in a country that people that will move 6 states revenue money and go with it, and they will come out and pay 200 million out of 500 billion, and they are left to go up with it. It just show how the country is failed. I will say this: when Nigeria prioritize humanity over wealth, over money and other things, that's that is how it's going to be. He's a boy. He's still growing. When you test power, believe me, there are some misbehaving. You even do more than himself. When you test power, quite alright. You are saying there are some people that he doesn't listen to. Yes, because most of the people that are close to him, most of his guy friends that are close to him, they said, you don't push and come out. Please don't say, let's don't change now. You know. You follow me. The way they talk before. So they can also tell him the truth.
He's going back to win. It's going down.
If it's Western world now, what's the highest thing they will do is that place you damage, possibly you fix it, you pay fine for the damages of what you did, you pay fine for destruction of the road. You face consequences of your actions. This is accountability of what you don't have. You didn't do all that. You just carried the boy and say you want to come put it in jail. It's not even making any sense.
Exactly what I was saying.
You know, this is somebody. Let's say you even use that to do content, because to me, I feel like a content because you say you want to come in, you want to buy yourself, you carry yourself proof for life. They do. And if you don't come, I go buy myself for the dress. You go hit something. You understand? Which you are supposed to face consequences of that, because it's not everything that you do online. If you know you want to go and on a live or buy yourself, go come in and preach for us. Nevertheless, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. He has learned the consequences for his mistakes. Despite it was a wrong consequences, because I can't imagine you just commit such consequences that they just carry and now put in jail.
But the mental, the honest was that
myself.
After checking his health, then you can have
like that. That's the guy love her like that. I say, see this life. The person that commits because of how they call it something. Always try to understand that.
when they are saying it's just a boy, it's just a boy, it's just a boy, it's just a boy. You decided that you want to commit suicide. It's just a boy. Different thought is going on your mindset. We should stop justifying the kind of things that because he's a 20-year-old boy. We should
20 years old is actually is grown enough. That's an adult.
It's just a boy.
It's mature enough, boy.
He's matured enough. He's an adult.
My guy,
Yes,
if
he
it
can
happens
try
to your brother,
it.
you will not be seeing this. If this thing happened to your own brother, you will not be seeing this. This is a human being just like you. If you were in his own age and you have such money and fame, believe me,
Like I said before, I'm not justifying
what he did. Was
just like I said before, I never said they should jail
he
him.
did big wrong.
I said-
consequences of his act.
I
You
said-
should pay fine for it. You should pay fine for the damages.
See,
Fine for
even
Like what I said before, I said I'm not supporting the fact that he needs to be killed. He needs to be killed. What I only said was that he should face his consequences for those that are coming behind. So it sounds to face for those that are coming behind.
If he wants to face the consequences, honestly.
Bandits, they do anything for broad daylight.
Brother, this is justifying the fact that the government should just leave him without a slim, severe punishment.
I've never
Another
said that.
person will come tomorrow
If
and
you listen to what I've been saying, I've never said the government should leave him. He should face his consequences.
yes, he should
should
face
find
consequences, but
They should find him.
the judge shouldn't
fix. If
the
you
judge shouldn't be what he needs now. But at most,
Even not because of the way Nigeria is structured itself. If somebody bash his car like that, the first thing they are meant to do is check his driver's license. Exactly. It for a while or something. It is not taking you to jail. I don't know who did that constitution or that law, but taking him to jail is apparently not the next thing, to be honest. Check his mental health, check his health and safety, things like that. Let the people that are supposed to check him rightly. Then how would you just take somebody? Hold on. How would you? This is road safety thing. How would you just take somebody
now say, okay, let them take him to jail. But he didn't buy anybody. He didn't even injure anybody. So what is now taking him to jail for?
Is it until they buy anybody before you It has to do with punishment has to do with something like driving license or things like that. You don't just send somebody that drove wrongly to jail of 1 year. Will the person not come back to his car? You do something like probably punish, maybe things like that.
It's not we that will change it. It's the electoral reform. When you choose sensible leaders that have human sympathy and conscience, they will now call for a change in the constitution. They will re-amend it. If you know,
exactly. Somebody said he's a danger to himself and others. Yes, that is why he's meant to be in a place like a mental health ward where he's taking care of.
Re-amended 2009. So if we have a leader that has the interest of the people in hand, that leader will then change the constitution. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, madam, you are right. But believe me honestly, this is so followers would say that. Because they want him out there benefiting from what he benefits. But his health is not important to them. We need to be factual here. If this boy health is not important to the fans, the so-called fans, because all they want is the benefit they are taking from him. Because this guy needs proper health.
We ourselves.
This boy needs proper care to himself alone.
Is it the same country? The same country that your fellow man is still fighting for you for the right thing. Your fellow man is bitterly fighting for you that you see something that is red is still telling you that it's white. And you are saying we should fight. The same country that is celebrating the APC governments that they are the largest, strongest party in the Africa. Is this the same country that is bringing that threat for no reason?
It is electoral reform. These people that are talking, they are not coming out to fight for the root cause of the problem. The root cause of the problem, they are not coming out to fight for it. They are just talking. All these things you're saying, it's not me that is saying it. It is there in the constitution. I'm not saying it. If we have a sane leader, he would then amend the constitution. But until then, this is what it is.
Every aspect of sector in the Nigeria, every aspect, is it petroleum, is it Air Force, is it army, they have crippled all of them and
I'm not talking about petroleum, then they find 208 million.
Petroleum,
they don't know where 208 million was
actually that Brian will calm down first. There are many aspects, there are many sectors in Nigeria of which have people and position themselves in and just want to wake up and say you want to do electoral reform. Country that you don't have a liberty to freedom and freedom of speech. Country that you yourself that you are having a speech, a freedom of speech, you are more on priority list of taking out that person that is carrying stick inside bush to carry kidnap people and everything. That is the same country that you are saying we should come up. We are not ready to forget. We are not ready. It's the way our country become a country like Somalia, they will give you bread and give you money. You run on correct bread and eat. That is the time that we don't stand for the right thing. But for now, we all have conflict of interest and we will learn the hard way.
Bet, we'll learn the hard way, bet.
Bremo, I think you're very correct the whole time you've spoken. You're very correct because the law of the land is what is followed. The law in South is different from the law in Nigeria. The law in Nigeria.
Thank you very much, my brothers. At least there is one sane one among them in the comment section.
You were saying
one sane one among them in the comment section. No baby talk.
You're saying something about mental health in the UK. This boy didn't commit any offense in the UK. He committed the offense in Nigeria. He will be tried with the offense in
with the laws of Nigeria, not UK law.
The only thing I feel is just the failure is from the guardians around him, those people around him who were supposed to lead him, guide him. But I think he got so much ego that he didn't let that training get to him. The likes of Kido had to distance themselves from him because of his actions and the rest of them. He committed this thing because he's still a child, he's still growing. Yeah, he needs to learn. His offense might not be like that of the general public, but he will still be tried or punished according to Nigerian law.
As an adult and Nigerian law, because he's 20 years old.
And
I have issues with him.
I don't know. It's weird. It is obvious you don't know anything about the Nigerian system. Probably
the guidance with the about 2 million naira cash for you carry and give. Now what people must say, Peller, you are doing the wrong thing.
It's not about the asset.
Come shut me up then.
Whatever is in your brain is empty.
Come shut me up then.
Whatever in your brain is empty.
Finally, Gloria, you are up here. You are give your 2%.
Hush it, please.
Please shut up. Come shut me up.
Let's be factual.
Please, let's listen to Gloria. Gloria is finally up. She has been in the comment section. It's just a simple opinion. Gloria, let's hear you out. What do you have to say?
I don't even know why people just have to start insulting on things that is not even relevant.
I don't know.
Zara has been on the comment section insulting people. Everybody's just sharing their own opinion. You don't have to insult people.
You need to be factual. Don't just make noise. Don't make noise.
In a bad way. Leave me alone.
Speak with facts, please.
I don't have the Nigerian culture thing, so don't play with me. Thank you.
I'm not explaining you. Just mute your mic and let someone talk.
You can't tell me what to do.
No. Me, I totally disagree with that. If that's how you people do here, but let me be good. Which kind? Why will you be insulting somebody? If you
Honestly,
somebody's thing,
all this fan
I know Peller is the guy, but
anybody
it's okay. I understand. Zero.
Somebody's saying something out of point or somebody saying nonsense. Come on,
Whatever you have to say it. Stop.
Let the respect be reciprocal. If you know you don't have that change of thought or you don't have that manners, please learn a beg. If you don't,
honestly, thank you, Swaggy.
It don't make sense now. It don't make sense. You there for public, they tell another person this kind of thing. It don't make sense. If you're one-on-ones, they go slap your mouth now. You go not do anything because you do on social media.
What do you want to talk? You don't collect mic. What do you want to talk?
They do. You won't collect mic.
You know you want to talk.
Continue. Now your handle.
You know the way they do. It's not about.
I'm not telling you.
have any facts.
I'm not telling you. You a man. You
jump on the mic
I'm not telling you this to seek validation from me. It's not making any sense. This is a public sector. Over 235 people on live. Somebody are coming out to tell somebody saying nonsense out of point. Okay, now you
yes, it is something out of point.
Now you
get the whole point. Want to say nonsense too.
Let's be real with ourselves.
It doesn't have manner for real.
Totally say you disagree. If it's the essence that is breaking you off, tell the person. I enjoy your essence.
I don't talk what I want to talk. You need rest. Make I not don't follow. The make another person talk.
Carry one yourself. Carry that your
I don't talk what I want to talk. Be the Vegas, she abused me back for comment section. She don't abuse me. Waiting they talk now.
Person to take me in the comment section. I know like I really care. I don't care. I will say my 2%. Whoever don't like it, that's the person's problem. People have been, even to the extent they were writing RIP. Do I look like I care? I don't. I will still say it and I'm still
Exactly.
Bravo. Me, I totally understand you. You are giving valid points, and this is not a time and era that you will gaslight each other. I will tell you the facts. You are saying the facts and nothing else. This is what is put in the law in Nigeria. Until we all stand up and fight for change, we will still be in that process. But
so these people keep taking off
my own is human beings.
And the people are feeling these people are really loving us. They are doing, and they know that these things they are doing is nothing compared to what they've embezzled. How can in a same country we have a total ratio? We are not ready. Until we call a spade and say, oh no, you be my brother, you fuck up. If my uncle that is a politician, we don't talk. My own twin brother is a politician, we don't talk. I don't greet him. In any family meeting I see him, everybody knows I don't greet him. Because I'm not seeing your impact in our community. I'm not seeing your impact as a
My guy, Nigeria is a place where the leaders, they know what they are doing. They are traveling.
They know what they are doing.
They are seeing how to do
I'm sorry to say, they don't know what they are doing.
They don't know what they are doing.
They don't know what they are doing.
that they are doing. They know how to manipulate people.
They want that poverty to be there so that in the next years' time, if they come
to keep the people in
I'll
our
be spraying you $5,000 in the air, all of us go run like chicken. Hey, na him. Because they use that poverty mentality to enslave us.
Now they take the capture
If you go Western country, you go see Prime Minister, they pass for road. Oga, you don't care for Prime Minister. Prime Minister, they
Prime Minister, I'll tell you how bad it is.
Prime Minister, they drive bicycle. But you go see how bad your common local man, they work out for
my brother, hear me. Bros, hear me. This is how bad our country is right now. My own friend, we were sitting together in Abuja before I left Abuja yesterday. We were discussing, was like, bros, I just opened your TikTok account. I went to go find followers or watch you. He came on live in less than 5 minutes. Over 200 and something people that they follow. Because why? He took giveaway for all 3. The next thing, boss, people when they comment on their self to moderator, oh yeah, power tap. After the next power tap, what you hear? Boss, don't forget me. See my eyes are here, boss. I was so pained. And check most of these people, they are all youths. All in the rank of like 17, 18 to 30 something to 20 something. That is the range of people that were on that live. In less than 5 minutes, he did accumulate over 200 and something followers. That same person now, when they do that giveaway, if he come do one wrong thing, you will see somebody for that comment section when he won't die, follow that wrong thing, say he is right. Just because of, say tomorrow, if he come on live, he could recognize and say, this person was soliciting for me, this person was standing for me. Oh yeah, you said that is how we've been deranged to this government has turned us into beggars. We are now, begging is now a normal thing.
Bro, you know, say every day by day, if I see the way Nigerians they do online, sometimes I they weep, I they seriously, sometimes tears they come up for my eye, like, what they say, well, I say, man, this country no country, is no country where we for grow. Other men say the country, say no, anything they will don't take good. But you know the worst like this, can you imagine now? Say, let me just say first start out with this Peller issue. I see this Peller issue for the first day. And that day, I don't know. I just stop on that life. I just see, I say, immediately, I say, this guy need to be arrested, even though that's why I say he's not there.
My organo, Zero don't apologize. So what's with that lady? Zero don't apologize to her. So please, she should forgive him. He said whatever he said, he's sorry, and he put it on the comment section. So the lady is on phone.
Zero, now man, thank you for doing that.
Thank you for doing that, brother. They're key. So, as it be say the thing happen like this, but my mind was like, if to say Nigeria they work, this guy supposed to just go first for go cook for one place. Because at that moment, I don't be saying the way they attend that by yourself. Even though you want to and say you want to go argue yourself, that one is even different for yourself than you are yourself. But this one, like, they endanger your life, they endanger people's life. Not really you want to use that road. You understand? And secondly, you even they on wheel, you dey on camera, they do live video. They even know they don't even they call. But all those things, I even shocked. Where I go even surprised, say I even see some Nigerians they support him. I was like, we don't go deep stupid like this. People see the whole camera, they support that thing, say they are not supposed, that they oppress them. Oppress with thing. Now only country where you know they work like that boy will feed them. Everyone they waka in stand. And Nigerians now the way the poverty go eat the rich. I go see. Do you know what they do now? The present government now. They know what they call it. They share money. They give people. They go to disturb for online. For it to work, for people to see, you dey give people to people to do propaganda. This one is way. This one is the only government where the company start the campaign. It started with his wife. Do you believe say this guy wife don't share 1 billion? Give you when we say that we don't even know how the 1 billion waka. And secondly, people they say that so this is state revenue. We must start it from our parlor. See what you might do. They come. Can I tell you,
Please. It is now. Talk about what we are talking. I used to begging. I never talk about politics now. I have.
Mama, how we are still talking about
So you were there since. You've been there. Okay.
So I know they busy. Okay. They do my own thing. I just come back home.
Okay.
I come back now. I drop 0 so I. So I just say people say drop. That is when before I know the deal, you see say the
And you don't listen to why they say when you drop out. So if you meet when they write, RIP for me since you for say they drop me since Abi.
what you talking about? I see say
That's what you said now.
I just said
You said they were writing
I don't know whether they write RIP for you. I need that they write.
Because you were not here.
Yeah, I was not here now, so I just people just say, I'm not Nigeria, blah blah blah. And people say drop. I said, okay, I don't know what is happening. Let me drop it. Mr. Wallace, yeah, I don't know what is happening. When I see 2, 3, 4 comments, drop 0, and people are complaining on that place, I can't drop her. Where is the host? The host will drop this person. That's why I drop her. I did not say any other thing. Do you think I will not do anything other thing? You know, I don't want to talk about policies now, APC or no APC. Before you need that, they will tag your page, now APC page, now PDP page. No, I don't want my page to be tagged, not until I'm ready to talk about the politics myself. You understand? Because do not be surprised that some people will just come on a neutral level to talk about this politics of the stuff. They also are being paid to campaign for them. So you not come and use my own platform to be talking about what you collect money for.
Go for people like us do that one. But the say, Mama, go for me. The fact we say, yes, we know they talk about and about the country and the people within the country and politics and they guide everybody to the country. But at the time, as my brother talk, I just now say, some people will say because they're their brother or they're their sister, they support her, or because they come from my village, they support all these wicked things. If they support somebody, anybody when they do wicked thing because they close to you, believe me, you go see do you the wicked thing one day. You understand? You go see do one. So Nigeria must work and all law must work. So all this Peller issue, they must investigate that to the last call. If he's guilty, go in for it. Not be say not pass, not be underage again. You understand? Not be small pikin. You understand? If you want to collect a license, make a collector. I don't know the supporter. One I know the supporter. I say based on say now na fan. I don't know how to the fans there. I never get person one day where I go say I be fans for.
Stop that emoji. I don't understand the kind of emoji you are putting. What does that mean? Stop that emoji now. You get blocked. That's what I did do for you. I don't understand your emoji.
Block that person. They are two. There. One is saying RIP to the host. I don't understand.
It's not see. Should they see like just I say now, but should they see now another person that does it? I don't see anything. Stop that whatever you are putting. I don't know what is that. If you don't know how to type, don't do nonsense. You don't know how to type.
The person has just repeated it again.
Let's repeat to the host. Okay, I see. This was what
you say.
This yes, I got here. Now this was what they do to which is they call her. I don't block her. I block her. They block her. This was what they did to Salo. I see one of it. Salo they do nonsense. They call something.
Wait, host. Gloria, you send me the chair. I be like, who they chair for you? I know they chair anybody. My sister, anything I talk about, I go talk about front. Whoever you are, I don't give a block here.
Don't block her. Don't leave them, please. Let's continue what we are saying. Anybody that is not talking, can I drop it for somebody else?
No problem. Make somebody else come up.
You talk now, you don't talk.
Who, me? No, I said I don't bring my submission. I just start to say it.
That means I get sense.
I can't just jump into you guys like that now.
Another person too just try to rest in peace. Why are people doing this kind of thing? And I constantly say that the guy, they say, they write rest in peace for me. I just see the small video. I was even upset. Why this guy they do like this? This guy don't start again. Because they write rest in peace for me. They write rest in peace.
What is all this now? When you come turn on
of writing rest in peace on some people. So you people will make people to call it this guy, like, you understand? You know, go make people come the hate.
Now this same country, now they say you won't change. Now this same country.
If you want people to like him, or you will not, because I don't know. You will not be, and you know, said in Amona, make the right rest in peace. He will never even say it to somebody. This boy, he will not say it to people like that. He might know bitter, like as na the do so. He might know worse. If you know the year word, but the guy might know bitter like that. Okay, make I help you. Yeah, they block you straight. I don't have time. I block you now. I block you. Go ahead. Now block you. I know they need you. Now block and they block you. Go ahead, somebody else.
Mr. Get Sense.
I don't even know what they are saying. You see, person they bear 8. You write 8. They are not Peller's fans. All these people are not Peller fans. Peller will not ask them to come and be doing this nonsense. Honestly, they just want me people they talk bad about Peller. When they trigger people like that, people will not be saying nonsense about Peller. When they look at the way they go and trigger that.
Sorry, your host, they are Peller fans. So, if anywhere you say this thing about Peller and his fans are there, that's what they will say.
No, they are not. They are not genuine fans, please. They are not genuine fans. Will not be saying. Look at genuine fans are the fans that came up and come and say good thing about. Have you been here since morning? If you see the way they talk. Peller has been doing this. Peller has been giving money. Peller has done this to people. Peller has done this to people. These are the fans. Maybe person who will just say, hey, rest in peace. Is that how to help the person? You understand? Not be how to help the person. That rest in peace.
People are saying rest in peace now. For their mind now, they are fighting for
they are not.
But no, but that is.
That's they just want make people they hate them. They want make people come they vex, come they talk about them, so that you don't know how these people work. They come they vex before you know it. Endorsement to be like, what kind of fans does he have? They go they collect their this thing for your hand. They are not. You people do not understand the game. Don't understand the game. Endorsement will say, what kind of fans is this? Any reasonable fans will get money, will get level. But the right rest in peace.
Now fake fans. All of them are fake fans.
The people that will come
fake fans.
Good.
The people, if you really love this guy, you know, go wait for where they put him. Go they wait for where they put him. This they release him. These are intentional people. No one call you about it.
Rosalie, I don't talk to people like you, you know.
Maybe.
Hello.
Yeah, I just got to.
Good afternoon. Please, you don't beat a child and tell the child how to cry. You see, all those people that you are saying they are not real Peller fans. I think they are actually real Peller fans.
They are not. Please don't tell me that.
They are.
They are not. Please.
Listen.
Hold on. I will not allow you to talk. Nobody with their right senses will be writing such thing to people. People just come. That's the rest of peace. Why you call? Why you no call rest in peace? Why you no write rest in peace? Are you supporting that? It's as if the other time from that side. That is how you finish.
I believe that is.
I think it's trying to make you. Hold on. It's as if you are encouraging youth to do bad things. You cannot be child and still tell him how to cry. Now, what these people talk now? You don't be right rest in peace. And you say you have children. So,
because
you encourage your children to write rest in peace up and down.
Hold on, MFM. People on your platform have been bashing this boy as well.
They do not have sense to write good thing. Is it like
okay? What about? No, I'm not talking about the comment section. I'm talking about people in your box. When I came in now,
should come and back them back.
Somebody was saying, oh, you please specifically give us the person that bashed this guy without no genuine reason. Just specifically give us. Mr. Why?
Is it the problem to hear your opinion?
Where's your humanity? Where is your humanity? Somebody is depressed, and the only thing you can say is, oh, let him face the full wrath of the law. Let the law fix his place. Is that how you can say? Now you can say.
So now, as
Somebody is depressed.
so
You see,
Mr. So now you are depressed.
Mr. Swaggy. Mr. Swaggy.
Wait,
You are not depressed.
you are somebody is depressed. I will not carry a car and enter a car and shoot live and say I'm depressed. I want to buy myself. That is what
What
you
if he had killed somebody? What if he had killed somebody then?
You think he did that out of the ordinary, right?
Wait, what if he had killed?
That was the
Wait, Isabella, wait. What if when he was driving?
Continue.
Hold on, when he was driving, see, Nigerians, I really don't understand this talk that this man is saying.
African.
Are you saying, Organi Suru? Would you say that? Wait, would you say that if your daughter was walking on the road, when Peller picked this car and he drove and he killed your daughter while you were what would you say? Because I'm just a question. It's not a question. No, it's not God forbid. It's a question. What if your daughter here killed your daughter?
Do you know that there is a law that says, let me tell you something. Do you know there is a law that says if you find your wife or your husband, like you catch somebody else sleeping with the person immediately like this, and you carry cutlass and you cut the person's neck, do you know that they can say, oh, it is out of, you put
out of depression,
and you will not get jailed for it.
Which
But
one is
the same
out of emotional?
hold on, let me finish what I'm trying to say. But the moment you leave that place for 1 second and you are able to take fresh air, if you come back inside and carry cutlass, do you know that you are guilty? The fact that Peller can drive his car all by himself out there makes him wrong. But what I'm trying to say here is the next thing is not jail. The next thing is checking up on his mental health.
Which country?
Before you now say anything. But now everybody kept saying that it is not Nigeria's law to check on his mental health. I agree. It did not happen in my own country. That's fine.
Who is talking? Is that
Africa? Which country?
Is that BG talking?
God did not mention which country does he apply to.
Yeah. You see, when somebody was giving that submission earlier on, that Peller should face the full wrath of the law. Nobody cautioned that person. I think in their mind, they gave the person a clap.
I said it from the scratch. I said it from the scratch.
Mr. Kpia, you are diplomatic. The person you should say the
Can I say something? I need you to understand that Peller is not by everybody. We all know him.
When he made that statement.
I know what I said. What I've been saying.
Tell the guy.
But when I said it earlier, they said Nigeria is not a place where they have mental health, something. I said it from the beginning. Someone drove his car. If you are trying to attempt murder, you give the person a one-to-one treatment. When you check up on the person, so the person is all right. Then you now then that is when you now talk about if you want to punish him or not. I don't buy this. I'm not the one that wrote Nigeria's law, but I don't buy that law that says that you have to take the person to jail. Jail for what? Somebody is feeling depressed, you want to take the person to jail. It's not nice. But the thing is, you would have just checked his mental health. Then you would maybe probably seize his driving license for a while or things like that. But to jail is what it's what I can't really buy into. They say it is emotions, but I'm asking, are you guys actually feeling emotions that there's no sympathy on, okay, this guy wants to kill himself. I work on mental health, but I've said it severally. You see, people want to kill themselves on a daily basis for no reasons that are not even up to heartbreak or something. You see somebody just say, and because my mommy did something like that, they are about to kill themselves. This kind of patients, we stay one-to-one with them, we check them every 15 minutes at a time, stay with them, making sure that they are not harming themselves. But everybody is not saying it is Nigeria's law, it is Nigerian. And I'm telling you, there's a guy that dances in front of a big trailer all the time. They haven't even carried that one. So because Peller has a name, they feel like Peller is the one that they want to use as scapegoat. But the truth is, the truth has to be spoken. The truth has to be spoken. Peller did not do right. He was wrong for what he did. He didn't take the. He even took precaution because he was using seatbelt though. But the thing is, he wasn't right for what he did. Fine, but then, what are they doing about the safety of the place and even the guy himself as a citizen?
Really, let me add on.
Can I have this?
See, when I'm not going to say the law. I said specifically, it doesn't support the law. Nobody has said they support the law here. We are just saying that as
No.
Wait,
Why is this guy that was in Mr. Jen's box?
You correct me when I'm done.
Before I came in.
Just wait. When you correct me when I'm done, sorry. Now, okay, a lot of people have had spoken here. They are not even in support of the law, but they are saying that is what media today. How do you correct it? There was a time when they made that law. What contribution have we all made? We are all busy watching Peller getting carried away by social media. Nobody is contributing to how these laws are being made. Then you are now complaining when it's now affecting someone in ways you don't like. As long as we are allowed the system to give us this kind of law that is inhuman, then we don't have any right to complain. It is what it is. It's been made. How do we change it? Don't wait for social media.
Can I quickly say that?
Don't go out.
The military wrote the law because we never had an input. We never had an input.
You can if you want, but you spend time watching this Peller.
How?
You have constitution. They will be telling you to go and read Google anytime you come on space. It's an embarrassment. This is the law.
Please, let me quickly have to it. I won't take long. I just want to say something. My own opinion about Peller is just very short and straightforward. Peller is somebody that is a story of grace. So whether we like it or not, is one person that we all are proud of, and we are proud of what he's doing. However, he's a young guy. We, at that age, when I was that age, when all of us were at that age, I am sure that we had one thing or the other. We make mistakes. You understand? We made a lot of mistakes, and we did a lot of things that would be like, I should not have done this. I think Peller is at that stage. However, it does not. What he did, was it right or wrong? It was wrong. You understand? And when I was in Lagos State, I worked as a safety consultant. So I understand. It's not, when we are talking about safety, it's not just about the safety of you as the driver. So that is why we have the laws. You understand? And I am sure that there is a music going on somewhere there. And I'm sure that thing is distracting. And I'm sure that
Brimo, can you mute yourself, please? Yeah.
And I am sure that the government, the Lagos State government, because this is a government that I'm proud of, and I know that they are human beings like you and I. They cannot just jail him. You understand? What he did was wrong. But I'm sure Peller needs counseling. I'm sure when they tell you that they invited Peller, don't forget that the people there, they are also human beings like you and I. They will call him for counseling. They will definitely continue to check up on him and make sure that he's in a right place. The law is there to guide all of us. It's not just there to beat and kill us. No. The law is there not just for Peller's protection, for everybody's protection. And I asked the question that time when the man was in his own emotions. I asked him a question that he did not want to answer. I know it's very harsh, but it's the truth. It could be my daughter, it could be your daughter, it could be anybody's child. You understand? I was walking on that road at that time. It could have cost somebody's life. So whether we like it or not, we need to still call Peller. Peller needs to be in a platform, in a forum, in a situation where they have to caution him. They have to still not caution him. I'm not talking about caution him like sending him to jail. That's not what I'm saying. They need to sensitize him. The people in law, the people that you are seeing in this office are people like you and I, that love Peller like you and I. But it needs to be checked so that worse things will not happen. And you will meet other ladies, you will meet other girls, but this particular one, if it you are going to sweep whatever I did under the carpet. No, there are actions and there are reactions and there are implications to everything we do. As Nigerians, we need to understand that every action that we take has its own implication, not just on you, on the environment and the people around you. That's just my own take on this. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Lola. Thank you. Thank you.
If everybody has spoken,
Thank you.
I'm not call for him to be jailed. I don't think I would demand for a mic and come up and speak. Yeah, what I meant wasn't something like you just said now. The last person that spoke before I came up was saying they should allow him to face the full wrath of the law. No humanity at all. Why? He could have talked about therapy and better things. But all he was saying, all he was hammering on was, oh, you should go to jail.
Who was saying that?
Full wrath of the law should be melted on him. His name is Wise. Wise is his name. Wise. He dropped immediately. I gave him.
Cannot see, honestly, no matter how painful it may look or whatever, we cannot.
Some of us will never make that.
Hold on. We cannot wish this small boy to go to jail. Honestly.
Jail for what, to be honest?
It's not okay. We cannot wish him to go to jail. Like, this is a boy that has struggled for himself. In that Nigeria, before you can make it in that Nigeria, some people have been working for years. They could not even gather 10 million for themselves.
The worst they can do for that boy is tell him to go
So,
for hearing
tell
after
him to go to jail. How would we feel? Everything about him should just stop. His endorsement, everything. No, now. No, he has not.
This thing you say right now, someone has said it that you should go to jail. You didn't counter it, not until 10:10.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying.
He got out of here, Joe. Do I owe you anything in place? Now, here I dey sleep. I don't get you the right go attend to. You know, what the town? As I did that, I did do school runs for my kids. Are you crazy? I will not be here 24 hours. I'm doing something else. I'm doing school runs. I just come back now again. Even before I started the page at all, I have said it that the guy, I have talked to lawyer that if they're going to waive him for it, they're going to waive it for him. How would they say he should go to jail? What about Wasiu? Wasiu did it, they did not do that.
I want to believe that jail thing
I was pointing
is
out the names. That no, this person did this, this person did this, this person did this. I was saying, I was not here. What he said now,
I've been saying if Peller will go to jail because of this, then that boy that used to dance in front of trailer, they should go and carry him as well. And I don't see a reason why he should even go to jail. What he did is not fine. It's fine. It's none of my business.
and what he did, I did not support.
This should not warrant jail.
That law is a deterrent. That law
I feel like that law is just there to scare people from committing suicide.
If you want to get it out, that law needs
Exactly. The law is just there to scare people from
committing suicide. It can't be real. You can't say somebody is ready to end himself and you want to go and add to the depression. No, it's not fine.
Aside from Peller, I know the one sick person will go up, come down. I don't know why. I do not just know why. Don't get up, come down. You know?
I was even seeing one of these people's posts that said
I'm hearing you.
Adi.
Okay.
It's Adi. Alright. About the law, where they are talking about asking for reform, where they are talking about the laws. You people are busy watching Peller.
nothing. The man that said it is.
Anybody
The
can
man that said it is right.
like on TikTok. Or they don't even think before they write comment too. So anybody should don't have to listen to everybody, to be honest.
No, the person that said it is still on the stage, yeah. The conscience enjoy the person, because that statement sounds weird, because when they're talking about constitutional reform and stuff, how many years have people been shouting about reform? That wasn't happening. So what has people watching Peller got to do with constitutional reform or law reform? We know they went ourselves. Regarding the incident, yes, I made a comment. If a mad person, a confirmed madman, drive your car, or he enter inside car, and he go eat that person when they ask questions, say, now you're picking, if they eat your picking, until they go sentence the madman go. It's just an open question. They won't. Because they'll say he's a madman.
You take something to the mental health hospital now.
Exactly. There's a place for everything. That's what I'm trying to say. So because he's confirmed mad person, they'll say, this one are weary. But the problem with a lot of people, especially Africans, is that mental health issue thing is still be like cruise to a lot of people. They see it as it's just a name, forgetting that before you get to that thing that is being called confirmed madness, there's a before that, meaning either you're depressed, is the result of something that is called madness. That's what a lot of people don't take this thing serious. That guy at that moment, what he did, yes, to me, as a sin, person is wrong. But to him, at that moment, it doesn't know whether it's wrong or right at that moment.
Exactly.
Because he has been taken over by a different thing. He doesn't know what he was doing again. Big professionals that are under this, that understand this thing, the moment they see stuff like that, fine, law is law. They will first of all go and make sure that you're okay first before any other thing. You asking the guy that detaining him, is going to go to court, whatever this thing. Let's now assume that thing now enter another level. Go back to Yashol, lawyer and God. God forbid. But we don't take precautions. All those kind of things. Go and sort the person out first. Then you can now start talking about, okay, but this particular case is more about dangerous driving. I don't think they're going to do anything regarding the by yourself level. It's more of the dangerous driving, because I think that's what the FCRC or the letter will be.
More of dangerous driving, then the punishment have to go on with driving, which is either banning him from driving for a little while, things like that, not telling him to go to the jail.
Can I just say
an option of fine.
Just give me 5 minutes.
Option of fine.
Yeah, exactly.
50,000 naira.
Just give me 5 minutes. So now this thing is, like I said earlier, it's when Nigerians prioritize humanity over every other thing. That is when we are going to know our way forward. As for now, we are still hitting our heads. This same thing will make us to go down and go back. The person that everybody was fighting about and shouting about, and he was doing bad and good, this is a sarcastic statement he was mentioning. He says it's Nigerian law. He was not the one that gave Nigerian law. Is it right that they take him to jail? No. But it's the law by the Nigerians, of which these Nigerians have the one that put themselves there. And we should all come together, which is taking it to politics, to come together and stand and make a change and say no to bad government. This particular person that all of you are fighting about. He was not just against Peller. I want Peller to be jailed. No. That's why I said, if he's your brother and such things were done to him, would you accept it? He said no, because it's not right. But this is the bad government that we are in. This is the failed country, the failed government that we are in. Normally, we are supposed to prioritize on its safety. Check if it's psychologically stable. That is when Regina Matter come, everybody, as this woman come outside, they cry. Everybody they say, he good for you, he good for you. Now you be good nigga now. You go.
No, that's humanity at all.
Wait, let me. This is the consequences. But have you guys prioritized? Are you guys not supposed to prioritize on this person's humanity and say, oh, this person is seeking help from the world. This person is crying out. Have you guys think about this person's mental health or what this person is going through? And now, first, they say it became a cry, it became wound. If you tell Junior, you play off play, don't stop playing that off play, Junior still play, and Junior go wound. You go there, play Junior on top of the wound. You know, go play Junior on top of the wound. You first carry the wound, nurse the wound, take care of the wound. When Junior does settle, you come draw Junior here, knock am for head, Junior, you know the year one. That is how we are supposed to prioritize things.
Exactly.
When things happen, you are bashing the person, you are saying, no, it deserves it. No! This is humanity. And it's high time we prioritize humanity over every other thing. If not, my sister, my brother, in 10, 20, in 30, 40, 50 years' time, Nigeria will still be going down. This is not cause.
I said the same thing earlier. People were saying that it's because I'm not in Nigeria. They said it's because that he did not do what he did in UK, so they can't use the same law. The thing is, I will say it again and I will say it. This law might be there to scare people out so that they don't commit suicide. And if you read this statement that they wrote very well, they said because content creators have been abusing it, so they want to use Peller as a scapegoat. And where his fans are meant to stand in for him is refusing them to use him as a scapegoat is where they are meant to stand, regardless of if he had committed whatever he had done in either UK or Nigeria. Because as far as I'm concerned, this has to do with mental health, and mental health, it's not something it might set into anybody at any time at any so far it is mental health, and it can happen at any time. That guy was not in it. So I don't see a reason why you say, oh, somebody that is dealing with his mental health, and the next thing is, I don't see impact. It's no humanity. That is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying this guy is right or wrong, apparently. But the truth is, they are meant to check him up. Do some check-up on him. Fine, we know that you want to correct him. You want to mental health strength. What's it called? If you work in mental health sector, you will understand what it means for somebody to be screaming that way and saying you want to everything he wants to do now is to kill himself. He doesn't know how to control that emotions. He had loved this girl. He felt like he had that mind that this girl can never leave him. That is first love, and we all know how it feels like. You know what I mean? But the truth is, at the same time, I know this guy needs to work on himself, even Jab himself, the two of them.
What did they even do to the girl that they made the girl? What did they do?
I don't even care, but I don't care. See, their relationship
their relationship. Everybody have their relationship and nobody's relationship is perfect. The fact that they brought their own relationship to our views doesn't mean that we even know everything about it. Do you get? So whatever happened in their relationship, I don't know. But what I do know is they're not meant to take him to jail directly. They are meant to check up on his mental health first before saying that, oh, because of what you did, oh, this is the penalty. Not jail. Do you know the number of people that have done something that is wrong in Nigeria and the law did not do anything to them? A lot of people. I was saying it to the moment I saw that thing, I said, if they are putting this.
To me, the same time when Peller was, I have a broken relationship and which I protect.
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm going to leave you guys now. Thank you. Bye.
So which I was, if not my friend that was with me, that day, I would say I'm handling it. I'm handling it. It's my friend that now talk to me. You are saying you don't have reason. You don't have reason. My head is broke with me because I have 2 kids. So I was thinking it's the end of the life for me. If not for my friend that was with me, I was thinking, no, this is too much for me. This is so yeah, I don't know why. Like they want to kill him because they want to kill him.
Just a common mind that is trying to strive that happens to make a fault, you have to kill him to jail.
Yeah.
Same country that if you catch man.
You Peller as a scapegoat.
Same country that if you catch man. It's
not meant to be one of those things.
If you catch my
who just dating because he's doing well?
Now, common man striving and let me say I wish my
house, which people here is different, right? They've termed it in westernized country as where they can go to get help. Now we see that in this condition that Peller is, nobody is looking in depth to the cause roots, which is the problem, right? There's a cause roots, which is the problem, and problem can lead to a lot of things, right? Like I was saying, we are looking at, there are 2 people involved here. There's Peller and there's the girl Jarvis, right? But now Peller has gone ahead to do exactly what would have either committed him by his life taking and also other issues that would have happened, but God forbid it did not happen in that way, right? So what are they supposed to do? There is something called therapy. Even in driving, if you default by driving here in Western countries, they will tell you that you have to go through therapy. They have to check whether you have anger management and other things involved, right? And so, if they're going to even look at it, you first withdraw the license. That's the first punishment by law. That license has to be withdrawn for him.
that there is no driving at that point, right? Now we are looking at the age factor. It's between I think in the last live I was watching, it was saying it's 19 or within that age bracket and everything. That means at that point in time they are vulnerable to anything, vulnerable to the things that they go through, and because he's Peller, and because there is money involved, and because he has went through series of how he broke the record. I would say this, even the Lagos State government, that the parenting background cannot help him push to live a better life. The people that have been around him that are adults have made manipulative level with the decision of where it is to. Hey, nobody is telling him that Peller, you can have a better life if you go to school and if you build your career in XYZ. Nobody is telling him that, and there are people in this society that can actually make this boy actually live a better life by setting a place for him. That's Asperger's syndrome, and that can go into a depression situation. She needs therapy too. So, no, don't say that she's going through nothing. You guys, see, all these people are anybody taking it up for them to do what they have to do. Fine, their relationship is one that has been open into the public. It's not even private, it's open into the public and everything. But this boy has not been able to manage his emotions. Yeah. Does not manage his emotions at all. And maybe from friends to siblings and all of that, there is nobody that will say, okay, I'm standing for the shoulders for you to carry you. Why? Is it because there's money? At that time.
Madam Beast, please, I want to say something in regards to what you just said about education. Yeah, education is good. Yeah. But one thing you should know is that at times again, it's not all about education, because in as much as some people are highly educated, they still come and gather here to watch people that are not educated, to release them from stress, to release them from this same mental health you're talking about. Yeah, Peller has done what he has his niche. God created him for his own reason. And my people, the reason I came here was because I heard people, there was one woman saying that Peller would have gone to jail. I came for her, but she has dropped, so I will not address that. And to all Pellerians, let's go on X and influence our new Scorpion logo. We stand with Peller forever, no matter what. Peller is going ahead. Peller is not falling. Peller is rising. So we don't give an F to anybody. Whosoever is thinking whatsoever, if Peller should remain in jail, their family will be the ones. People make mistakes. Peller is not the first, and he will never be the last. So when we want to say something, we should also remember that we have relatives. We should put our family members in that situation, and we ask ourselves, if this person is my direct brother, how will I feel? Let's not just talk because we are on social media. because we want to look for attention, because we want to create whatsoever. Let's put ourselves, because there's a saying that is the is a score, but when you have the ball, you'll not be able to do what you are advising people to. So we need wisdom. We need to apply wisdom in many things. If we call up this guy,
But the
going
question
through
is that the question is that
problem, he will not. So let's apply wisdom.
Can I say something?
that's what I'm saying.
People that are very
The question would be that even if punishable by law or have done during this period that was caught because he got into a ferry, that is what we call the caution part, where they are able to make him understand what he did and what you call it now. Yes. Understanding. But again, at any point that we are saying he needs therapy, and we are not just going. We are not going to be talking about what is not or what is not. If somebody is unstable, because right now he is not stable emotionally, mentally. He is not stable. For other people, it's easy for them to break.
The breakup is true, right?
There's been an action that both of them had to agree on something which they were not keeping to, whether one wanted to go online and go offline to pretend that they were on breakup or they were still together, that's. But I'm going to say it here that even when he got out of the hospital, the first thing that came to his mind too, move on. For young boys like Peller, it's not going to be easy because he has put a lot of himself on Jarvis. Probably people were trying to.
I heard that it was Peller that broke up with him now.
He did break up with her. So were you there? Okay. Let me say something. No, I don't care about what Very Dark Man said. Let me say something. Do you know that Peller made most of the time? Let me say something. Do you know that Peller made a comment that most of the time? Are you aware he said that? No. Okay, go on. Can I say something? I'm coming. Let me just. So he does that based on the fact that can enable him communicate with the girl easily, right? And in that process of doing the communication, probably Jarvis is more learned, so there are things in between.
Can you keep quiet? Will you keep quiet and leave Peller alone? God won't punish you. sounding like a bandit.
That moderator, please.
And she's sounding like a bandit. Like Don's house.
Not being that
Madam, let's
Let me just say something so I'll go down.
what kind of nonsense is this?
It's only Nigeria that people blame the victims. I'm sorry, why is that a thing in Nigeria?
In fact, it's a whole.
Why is that? I've noticed that, like,
Madam, that you are number one. So you said, Jarvis, that Peller break up with Jarvis. What is Jarvis' reaction? You know, he's gonna get to a stage.
Why are you saying what is her reaction? Because I'm sorry, I have something to say. I'm sorry, 1 second. I have to go there.
Hello, guys, please, can we please do it one after the other?
Yeah, can I talk, please?
Okay,
So,
hold on, you cannot talk, hold on. Somebody was talking before you mouth on. Hold on, please. And I asked question. I heard that I asked the question that I heard that it was Peller that broke up with yeah, I asked. Then what? I don't know what you are trying to say. What are you trying to say?
I was the one that said Peller broke up with her.
I don't want to take concern. I should go and be asking for Jarvis' reaction. I'll take concern.
I never asked you that, lady.
Like
It's both ways. They both make me sense. We are what we are talking about here. That's not what we are here to talk about. Because she was supposed to sign a contract and she said no.
That's not what we are.
Have you heard the voice note when the guy was crying that he never said anything in regards to that? You guys believe everything. Oh, so you want to believe? I know you're Peller, like a fan and everything. You love the book, but with your lies and everything, I understand.
Nigerians,
I see them together still. I'm gonna curse Nigeria.
Remember, you asked me and you said I should.
Oh, actually, please, you're too grown.
Like I'm one of the ladies sleeping. Can you ask me and send that comment? If that one you go
it was a question. It was a question. It was a question. Are you sleeping with him? You say yes or no, lady, not guilty.
I'm putting it back to you. I'm not
I've
that.
never met that guy in my life, and I will never.
I don't do that.
You should come to Canada, then we'll see if I will meet him. I don't know him. In person or not, I don't know him.
To see you.
So I asked you a question. You say yes or no.
Business.
It's a question. It don't have to be dumb. It's a question. Do you sleep with him?
And I'm
say yes or no.
you that I'm not doing that.
Exactly.
I know that
it's
is what
simple as that. So why is he arguing? Please, oh. I don't know. Okay.
So the point between this is a total no. Are we going to address it that he needs to know that he should not do? Where he can
get over his emotion by going through therapy. Yes, that is where one aspect that they have to look into. Because a lot of time Nigerians don't understand the mental and psychological peak that can affect someone. Do you know that you can actually be in this situation and be going around your life your life business, and you do not even know that this is causing your health? A lot of people don't know that, but traumatic stress syndrome happens in the course of you doing anything you're doing. Damages of what he intended to do. That is another level. The other part is therapy part we're talking about. Because mentally
Scommetto che il no.
Ah, le cose non giocano.